Hey guys, I'm Mark with the Ovalrcteam, and today we're going to be unboxing the Traxxas TRX4. It's equipped with the Traxx. I haven't even seen it myself yet, so I am pretty excited to get it out of the box. The box is still covered in the plastic, but before we take the plastic off, I want to thank my friends at Park Lane Hobbies for hooking me up with this truck. That way I'm able to show you guys all about this truck. So let's get it out of the plastic. Now that we have the plastic off the box, before we take the truck out, we'll take a look at the graphic on the box first. And on the front, you'll see the truck in orange with the Traxx. That looks pretty cool. And on the other side, you can see what the truck looks like in blue. And if you look on the end of the box, you'll see you have two choices between the blue truck and the orange truck. And we have a white dot in front of the orange truck, so there should be an orange truck inside this box. If you take a look at the top of the box, you can see some of the features that are on the truck, like the full-time lock differential, single-speed transmission, metal gears inside the servo, and there's even a picture of the Traxx. When you're at the hobby shop picking out your car or truck, it's important to take a look all around the box. Because on the bottom of the box, it shows you what's inside the box like a transmitter, but it also shows you that you will need a charger, you will need batteries for the vehicle, like nickel metal hydride batteries or Lipo batteries, and you're going to need 4 AA batteries for the transmitter. Next, I'll cut the tape on the side of the box. We'll set the truck aside. On the other side of the box, we had a piece of styrofoam, and on the back of the styrofoam, we have the transmitter. Carefully lift the transmitter out. We have the Traxxas TQ Top Qualifier 2.4 Gigahertz transmitter. Taking a quick look at the truck, we can see that the truck is fully assembled. It still has the plastic on, and right on top of the truck, there is a yellow paper. It says, please read before use. So reading the yellow paper, it says, caution, use low gear, acclimate your truck before driving in the snow, lock the differentials. Your tracks require maintenance. And for instance, in that little block there, just tells you to wash off your tracks and to spray a little WD-40 on the metal parts and moving parts on your truck. Next, we'll remove the plastic, and you'll need to remove the body pin up on the front, and there's a body pin you'll have to reach inside to remove on the back. This next piece of plastic is almost like saran wrap. It's clinging pretty tight to the body. This color is really nice and bright. This orange just stands right out. The windows are clear. Traxxas sticker across the front. Windshield wipers. Stripes going down the hood. The grille is black. It is an extra piece of plastic with the headlights, and there's some nice detail below the grille. Molded into the side of the body, we have 2 black fender flares. This is not a separate piece of plastic, but what is a separate piece of plastic is the side mirrors and the snorkel. Up on top of the truck, we have the Expedition cage. It's a nice durable plastic where you can mount stuff up on the top. And it has an LED light across the top. That's really cool. On the back of the truck, on the right side, we have these 2 blue pieces here, and I thought this was a rescue litter because with the truck being orange, it looks like a rescue truck, so that's what I thought it was at first. That's what it looks like. But there's 2 pieces here, and that is actually a traction plate. Why you need traction plates when you have a track machine, I have no idea. But yeah, I guess you do. So those are traction plates. There's 2 of those. In the back, we have a jack, a fire extinguisher. Inside the back of the truck, you have an axe, and you have a shovel. On the left side of the truck, you have 2 gas cans. And on the back of the truck, you have a molded black piece of plastic that says Traxxas on it, and 2 rear taillights. And if you take a look underneath the front of the body, we'll see that the LED lights and the wiring is already installed on the truck. If you look underneath the back of the truck, you'll see the wiring goes to the back. The LED lights are already installed for the tail lights. and this wire will connect somewhere on the chassis. Now we'll take the stuff out of the bag and take a look and see what's in there. We have a sticker sheet, another Traxxas sticker sheet, warranty registration card, some extra body pins, a Traxxas TRX4 quick start guide, and I highly recommend reading through this before getting started. Another booklet with a nice parts breakdown of everything on the vehicle. And there was a small bag of tools inside the larger bag. This is a large lug wrench so you can remove your tracks, a smaller lug wrench, and a couple Allen wrenches in different sizes. Taking a closer look at the chassis, it does have inner fender wells which are plastic. The frame is metal, which is pretty cool. Has a battery hold down strap in the middle, and you can use a 2S LiPo or a 3S LiPo or nickel metal hydride battery. And this strap kind of turns around like that and snaps right into place. Has a 21 turn 550 brushed motor. On the left side of the chassis, it has your Traxxas XL5 ESC, it's the electronic speed controller, and it's capable of handling 3S LiPo batteries. And on the right side of the chassis, you have your antenna and your waterproof box for your receiver. The front of the chassis has a plastic bumper with a fake winch and 2 plastic toe rings. Mounted on the back of the chassis is a plastic bumper. Molded into that bumper is a receiver hitch, which I think is really cool. Alongside the receiver hitch is 2 holes where you can even attach your safety chains for your trailer. Also mounted on the bumper is 2 plastic toe rings. Looking underneath the chassis, we can see that both rear housings are made of plastic. The differential cover is red in the front, and there is a red differential cover at the rear. If we take a closer look underneath, we can see that the steering linkage and all the drag links are made of metal. The shocks look like they're made of aluminum and have plenty of travel. Taking a closer look at the track drive system, we can see that the track is made of soft rubber. Each track unit has 10 bogie wheels. You can see the suspension working. Each bogie wheel is made of plastic. The drive cover is made of plastic, and the drive cog is also made of plastic. And we can see that there's plenty of suspension travel. And with the suspension built into the track system, this thing ought to crawl just about anywhere. Next, we'll go over the Traxxas TQ Top Qualifier 2.4 Gigahertz transmitter. On the back of the transmitter, you have an on-off switch. Flipping the switch to the right will turn it on. Flipping the switch to the left will turn the transmitter off. With the transmitter on, you will see a green LED light. You have a steering wheel. Steering the wheel to the right will turn the truck to the right. Steering the wheel to the left will turn the truck to the left. To the left of the steering wheel, you have a steering trim knob. With your hand off the steering wheel, you can give it a little bit of throttle and adjust the trim knob until your truck drives nice and straight. Just underneath the steering wheel, you do have a throttle control. Pulling the throttle control to the handle will move the truck forward. Pushing the throttle control forward will put the brake on. Pushing the throttle control again will move the truck in reverse. And right above the steering trim knob is a red set button, and you'll want to read through your manual before using that button. Next, we'll install the 4 AA batteries. You will need to purchase these separately. They do not come with the truck. On the bottom of the transmitter, just slide the door over. Install the 4 AA batteries. Now we'll install the Lipo battery by pressing down on this tab right here. You can slide this bracket out of the way. We'll install our Lipo battery, connect it to the truck. Put the bracket back over top of the Lipo battery. With our battery installed, you always turn your transmitter on first. Turn the transmitter on. We have our green LED light. Next, you want to turn your truck on, and right on top of the XL5 ESC, there is a button. Press the button. You will see a green LED light up. That's letting you know that you are in LiPo mode, and the low voltage protection is on, and that will save you from ruining your LiPo batteries. If you press that button and the light lights red, That means that you're safe to use nickel metal hydride batteries, but you're not safe to use LiPo batteries. And if you need to know how to change that over to green, you can read this tag right here, and you want to change that over so that way your light is green when using LiPo batteries. Right behind the SC is a connector where you can plug in that wire for your LED lights. And I'm only going to install 2 of the body clips right now. And we can check out the LED lights on the headlights and up on the rack. And the tail lights. Looks pretty cool. That's what it looks like with the lights turned out. The LED lights on the top and the headlights do provide a good amount of lighting. You can see in the dark here. The tail lights light up. Looks pretty cool. I currently have the 2-cell LiPo battery inside the truck right now. I'll hold the throttle wide open. We'll see how fast the truck goes. And go in full reverse. Now we'll take out the 2S LiPo and put in the 3S LiPo and see what a difference it makes. And now I'll test the speed with the 3S LiPo battery. Definitely made a huge difference going from the 2S to the 3S LiPo battery, and should provide plenty of power when crawling. So I hope you guys enjoyed this unboxing video of the Traxxas TRX4 with the TRAXX. I'm sorry I wasn't able to test its crawling capabilities, but if you guys would like to purchase this truck, you can contact my friends over at Park Lane Hobbies, ask for Enzo, and tell him that you want the truck that you've seen on the Ovalrcteam, and he will hook you right up. I want to thank you guys for watching the video. Please subscribe to my channel, and you can also join my Facebook group. That's the Ovalrcteam. And we'll see you next time.